Hello guys, welcome back for part 11. Now it's been a couple of days since the previous part. I was going to record the final part of this session yesterday, however I came down with a bit of a sore throat. Now as you can quite clearly see, I've restarted the level, and yeah, I've had a bit of chance to kind of figure out a few things about this level. Oh, I probably should have creeped up on him actually. For a start, I figured out exactly what this admission paper does. And I'll show you in just a moment once I've managed to pickpocket it off this guy. Kind of a bit weary of just doing it straight away because of the police officer walking past, but once he's gone by, we should be able to grab it off him. Yeah, we can start sneaking here. How do you sneak? I can't remember. I was holding that. If you can just grab the admission paper. There we go. Alright. Oh, he did see us. He did see us, so maybe we could have just grabbed it, I don't know. But yeah, it seems like all the killing I did in the previous couple of parts was completely unnecessary. Didn't need to do any of that. It took me some time to figure this out. Did I actually I don't think... Oh god. I completely forgot to equip any weapons. Well, don't need them. Don't need them. Or at least I don't feel I do anyway. So, if we wander into here, I was trying to do this in the previous part, wasn't I? But I was already dressed up.
Welcome. You'll be staying in room A. Just step into the dressing room, change into a robe, and leave your clothes and personal effects for safekeeping.
Righto. So, I don't know what to do past here, because this is about as far as I got. Once I figured that out, so that's not the changing room, is it? Oh.
Get out of here, buddy, or there's gonna be trouble.
Why do I need to get out of here? Bit confused. Right, I think this is the changing room. It appears that I may have gone into the wrong place there. I don't seem too happy about that. Yeah, there we go. Crikey, I'm surprised it took me so long to figure this out. And also, another thing that I noticed... Right, I need to get scanned by him, don't I? I was just going to enter then. You wouldn't have been too happy about that. Another thing that I noticed is, well, I found some doctor's clothes upstairs at this place.
You're all set.
And I assume that once we've got dressed into those doctor's clothes, I think I'll save the game here because if anything goes wrong, it can, you know, I can just reload that and then I don't have to redo so much. Yeah, if we can get into those doctor's clothes, I think we can just use the underground passage that we found in the previous part. We don't need to do the whole car key thing, I believe. Then once we've gone through the underground passage, well, I'll show you. First off, we've got to find these doctor's clothes. I'm not going to bother trying to kill any of the targets, because of course we still don't know who it is, and I really hope that the agent can tell us exactly who this who the target is. Right, so now to find the doctor's clothes. I believe it was upstairs. Right. I appear to have found a, yeah, I believe this is it. I've found a section of doors which all require me to pick the locks. Ah, here we go. I've not actually picked any locks just yet, though. Right, so let's suit as a therapist. There we go. Brilliant. So, there we go. Didn't need to kill anyone for that. So now I'm a therapist. Let's see if we can use the underground tunnel. Where is it? It's in this direction. I'm gonna have trouble finding it, I bet. So this place can be quite hard to navigate. Ah, here it is. Right, and I hope this allows us to go down here. Yep, no one seems to have any issue. Right, so let's save the game again. So now, all we have to do is travel down this corridor and sort out the guy who's at the end of it. I suppose we don't even need to kill him, we can just sedate him. Though, we might need the sedative for... No, I think it'd be best to kill him, because we've got to get him away pretty quickly. It's quite a shame though, because I believe this place is just full of innocent people. There's no point in looking around here, I guess. I don't have a gun, do I? This might be a bit of trouble, but we'll see. Right, so I need to get rid of this guy. And I need to get his key. It's a nice bow tie you got there. Right, so is there anyone in this area apart from him? It does appear to just be him, doesn't it? Oh. Yeah. So he's got a friend with him. We need to make sure that he isn't with him.
You had your chance.
Where did he come from? Oh, he was walking down that corridor, was he? Just let him proceed to do so. Ah, here we go, he's leaving. Right, I need to make quick work of this, don't I? He's not going to waste his time at all. Right. So we do away with him. And I need to drag his body pretty quickly. Over in this direction. Get the cell key. Stun gun might come in useful. Sorry, it might come in use. And then I need to pop him in here nice and quickly. Because I imagine it's not going to be that long before the other guy comes back. And close the lid. There we go. Right. I believe that's all the evidence hidden as well. So we can now save the game again. Let's save it in the third file. And there we go. That's all I needed to do, it seems. But it does seem to take quite a long time to figure these things out in this game, you know. You just have to mess around with things like I have been doing for the past couple of parts. So now we've got access to all the cells. It shouldn't seem too suspicious us opening them up and actually going inside them. We should be able to find the guy who's being kept prisoner, but I think I kind of found him in the previous part, didn't I? When I came charging in here. So is there anything on the desk that I might need? It's card key rehab. We'll take that, because that will give us easier access into the rehab centre. And, yeah, we can just go down to the ground floor now, can't we? Try not to look too suspicious there. And I think it was this cell here. Maybe not. We can look through the doors anyway, can't we? There's no one in there. There's no one in there. I just remember seeing a ginger guy. It might be him. No. No. Here we go. Let's see if this activates anything. Close the door behind me. There we go.
I should have known.
Sedating me. Psychotropics. The things they've done. Figures. They'd send you to clean up my mess. This is the guy. Here.
Brilliant.
I'm getting you out of here.
They'll never let me out alive.
I know.
Right, so I think we've got our target now, and there we go. We can sedate the agent. I'm not sure what's going to happen to him once we've sedated him, though.
Identity obtained. Executing rest of assignment.
Splendid, 47. It might interest you to know the following. A sudden shift in the delicate power balance of the New York families. 2 low-level contracts just came in. In addition to your primary target, 2 members of the same group are currently staying at the facility. Terminating either will result in a $50,000 bonus per head. It's entirely up to you.
Brilliant. Oh, you just cut out there. I didn't press anything. Right, okay, so it looks like we've got to kill all 3 of those people who seem slightly suspicious. Right, but what do we do with this guy? I think we should go ahead and save again, because we do have the option of saving 7 times. So we'll save over the first one for this one. So it looks like we've just got to execute the final the 3 people, and then I assume we can do something with this guy. I'm not sure what's going to happen to him though. But it looks like we're going back into the rehab centre. So we can quite easily deal with the first guy by blowing up the chandelier that lands on top of him. You know, that'll deal with him. There was one who was using a... Oh, right here. You smuggle out the agent somehow, don't I? Not sure how I do that though. There was one guy who was cooking something, so clearly we got to full to the gas on that, and it might explode or something. And then, finally, there was one other guy who was weightlifting or something. I assume we can kill him via something to do with the weightlifting. Or, you know, the, no, that's the wrong way. The thing he's lifting. We'll just find them in time. Right, so where's he taking him? We should probably watch this, actually. Right, let's put him in a lift. That's going to take him downstairs, isn't it? I think. Don't really know. That's a good point. We should probably stick with him. Let's race back there. Oh, we can turn the light back on here, can't we? Oh, whatever. It doesn't make a difference. Right, we can't actually get into there, so where does that go? Elevator goes from there to there. We can't actually use the elevator though. Why can't we use it? We'll just deal with that later. I'm sure he's going to be alright. They're not going to, like, just incinerate his body just yet. Right, so we'll just deal with the target. I'm sorry this is taking so long, by the way, guys. I mean, like I said, this is quite similar to the puzzles of Resident Evil Outbreak. You know, I spend the first couple of parts just trying to figure out what's going on and get a feel for the surroundings. And then once I've finally figured it all out and stuff, we can go ahead and, like, complete the level. Right. So, one way we can do this is we can poison his... I think that'd be best, actually. We can poison his drink, can't we? I think that would be our best option, because that would be so much more easier than blowing him up. And it'll give us a chance to actually... Where's that? I think that's in the underground place, isn't it? That'll give us a chance to, you know, use the explosive elsewhere if we need it. Because I find the explosive very useful. Right. Need to make sure we don't get caught while doing this. So it's the, poison syringe. No, it's not letting me use it, I think. Apparently I can throw it on the floor, but I can't do much else. It's a shame. Honestly, would have thought that it would allow me to poison it. I guess not. Right, okay, we'll just blow him up then, I guess. Or, well, blow up the chandelier on top of him. So where is it? Don't remember. Oh, it's here. Right. So just close the bomb. I mean the door behind us. Put the bomb here. And then when we next see him, we just need to trigger that. And that'll be the first target down. So for now we can just deal with the other targets. I believe one of them is in one of these rooms. I don't remember. No, it's not this one. It's on the other side. Upstairs. And we've just got to mess around with the gas of the thing he's cooking. So we can actually figure out what... Oh, did I... Oh no, I thought I put the bomb in the wrong place then. Where is it? Getting confused. I think it's through here. Yes, right. Okay, so where is he? I think it's this one. Yeah, he's not here at the moment actually, so now would be a good time to sabotage the gas. Right, there we go. And hopefully that should just blow him to a million pieces. So now we just got to deal with the weightlifting guy. We can blow the other guy up, no problem. We can do that whenever we feel like it, really. Well, crush him, should I say. Just like... I can't remember what room he's in. I don't think I'm ever going to get the feel of this place. It's just so confusing. Right, where? There we go, that's one dealt with. So... Right, that guy's going back to there. This is going to look so weird. I mean, it's just going to... There's going to be like 3 guys dying immediately, one after the other, you know. Right. And once we've dealt with 2 of them, I think we should save the game. Would be wise, really, wouldn't it? Right. Just gonna wait for him to march back over to the globe, and then I'll activate it. You see, they're quite suspicious of me at the moment. I'm quite worried. It might be wise to get changed back into my patient clothing once I've finished all this. Oh, I don't know actually, I might need to go back down to the... yeah, I will, won't I? I won't be able to get back into the patient clothing just yet. Come on, right. Okay, here we go. And I don't want to press this here. I was about to then, that wouldn't have been too clever. If we do it here. There we go, that's dealt with him. So there's just one more left. And I think this is probably going to be the hardest one to kill. Because I can't really figure out a way to kill him. Off the top of my head at the moment. Just probably got to make the thing he's carrying, the thing he's lifting, crush him or something like that. Is it this way or is it this way? No, it's definitely the other way. Ah, there we go. My suspicion's going down now. Right, I think ah, here he is. Right. What can I do in regards to him? Can I, let's save the game here. Let's save it over this one. So that's 5 saves out of 7 used now. We haven't got many left. You see, I like how this is going, because suddenly, like, I'm doing this part after doing the previous 2, and I'm figuring everything out now. It's because we got a good feel for it in the first couple of parts. I hope it hasn't been too boring. Right. Okay, so... what can we do with this guy? Is there anything? Have we just got to assassinate him or something? There's too many people watching, really, isn't there? Drop weight. Ah. Hopefully no one will... yeah, there we go. Brilliant. So that's all 3 of them dealt with. Fantastic. Right. Okay. That was not too much trouble at all. So we should get a nice bonus for that, and we definitely need it because we used quite a lot of cash on intel and other things in the previous parts. Where's the stairs downwards? Is it this one? Yes, it is. Right, so we just got to find the agent now. I'm not sure where he is, but he does kind of stand out a lot, doesn't he? Because he's got ginger hair. Right, so I finally found out where he is. There's a morgue at the bottom of the map, As you can quite clearly see there. It took me a while to find this. So we just need to enter it and assumably revive him, and then we can get out of here. It really has had me stumped why we can't just use these lifts. But never mind. Right. Okay, so we revive him. And now what? Right, the music that kind of means we should be panicking has come on. Not sure why. Hopefully we can just, Oh, they're coming to the morgue, aren't they? Right, there we go. That's quite lucky. I just noticed they were kind of lingering outside of this building for a moment there. Right, so have I done everything? Total kills 1, close combat kills 1, accidents 3. I don't recall having any accidents. I thought that went quite well. Okay. So our total, yeah. Our notoriety hasn't gone up at all, which is fantastic. At least I don't think it has. I seem to recall it being 22 last time we played this game, so... Okay. And we've made ourselves quite a healthy amount of money from killing the additional targets. Gave us a... just under a third extra. So... I don't think there's any point in doing any of these things to lower our notoriety. I suppose we could do that. Wouldn't hurt. We got a little bit extra for this mission, didn't we? Yeah, let's just go with that. Okay, so we should get the newspaper now, or a cutscene. Let's see. It's been a while since I've done this, really, hasn't it? Okay. Yes, we got ourselves a newspaper. Still got the really... Sorry, just having a drink there. Poorly drawn face on it. Okay, so what we got here? Hitman wanted by the police, and that's our Hitman. That's me. Diamonds by the pound. I don't think this has anything to do with the main article. And, don't think that does either, actually. Got an American newspaper for a change. Los Angeles... what's that? Baguette? I don't think that's what it is, but... Chinese restaurant. Defiant Congress gets its way. Politics. A presidential election. Who's Frank Morgan? Frank C. Clark. Looks like Reds won. How long ago was this? This was like 2005, wasn't it? I don't think Republic Party won back in 2005, did they? No, the election wasn't until like 2008, was it? Or 2009? Because the latest one was 2012. Yes, so it would be 2008, wouldn't it? Because it's every 4 years. OIC examines Burke driver. Okay, once again, none of these are related. Normally they are a bit more, aren't they? But never mind. So it's 2004. Red did win, didn't they? Yes, because George Bush got re-elected. Yes, okay. Never mind then. Right. Carmine DeSalvo killed. Police suspect blood money is involved once again. Los Angeles, the 1st of April, 2004. LAPD confirmed this morning that notorious illegal arms smuggler Carmine DeSalvo was found dead at the Pine Cone Rehabilitation Center yesterday. Carmine DeSalvo was believed to be the victim in a violent episode that caused an additional 1 death. But what about the other 2? I mean, we did assassinate 2 other targets, but it's like, how do they know that that one was a murder and then the other 2 were accidents? I'm confused by that, but never mind. The other victim was an innocent bystander who just happened to be in the wrong place at the wrong time. He wasn't really a bystander, wasn't he? He was a prison guard. Never mind, though. Well, it wasn't really a prison, was it? It was a warden for a rehab centre. Investigators suggest that some sort of strangulation device was used for the majority of deaths, possibly fibre wire. Majority of the deaths. It's only one. All of the victims were found. All of the victims was found. That's wrong. Sorry. All of the victims were found dead in mysterious circumstances. They've got that wrong there. It's not was. Forensic scientists are now working to determine if the cause of the death was natural or foul play. The victims were found... Oh, sorry, I'm rereading the previous part before I scroll down a bit. The victim's body was hidden, which could indicate that the killer did not plan to murder this person, or did not think of a proper way of disposing the corpse. Well, I think trash is pretty much the right way to go. There were no witnesses to the crime, but analysis of the evidence has led authorities to believe it may be connected to a recent similar case in Paris, which didn't go well at all, did it? By cross-referencing the few witnesses' descriptions of the killer's appearance, police have managed to produce this image, which leads the investigator onto a theory which connects the killer to organised crime in the Philippines. I got that completely wrong, which is good. That's a good thing, isn't it? We don't want them to know exactly who we are. The Pinecone Rehabilitation Clinic enjoys a stellar reputation as the most successful, luxurious and discreet rehabilitation clinic in North America. Its client list is a closely guarded secret. Despite the secrecy, it's well known that dozens, if not hundreds, of movers and shakers from politics and entertainment have cleaned up their acts at Pinecone. Some celebrities have openly acknowledged that the program saved their lives. One Hollywood publicist has even been said to send even his clean clients to the clinic to boost their careers. So potent is the high-gloss mystique of this facility. I really struggle to read this because it's so far apart. Maybe I should be more zoomed out, to be honest. Right. The clinic's controversial policy of discharging only the clean and the dead has brought it under legal scrutiny, but investigations have never revealed anything but an intensely dedicated staff working with state-of-the-art methods. See, that's much better now, isn't it? At the time of admission, all clients are required to sign a waiver acknowledgement that they will not leave the clinic until they are clean or dead. Right, so yeah, you've got to commit suicide in order to get out of there most of the time. A clinic spokesman says this scares away those who aren't really committed to keeping clean. Critics of the clinic call it a cheap publicity stunt. I could open a restaurant to say no one will ever leave until they're fed or dead. It's got quite a ring to it, really, hasn't it? Says one consulting physician from a less glamorous clinic. That wouldn't tell you anything about my food. And it says we can read crime stories on page 5. I'm still not convinced. I like the way he has hair, though. When I believe the witnesses who have seen me quite well know that I don't have hair. Well, the character doesn't have hair. Because, like, he wasn't wearing a hat, was he, in any of the suits that we had? I don't think he was. I mean, the previous level we got dressed into a worker outfit, and then we got dressed into... Oh no, we did. Yeah, we got dressed as one of the actors, didn't we? So we had a Russian or German officer hat, didn't we? Oh well, whatever. Let's move on to the next part, shall we? Right, so we can save the game. Baldy Assassin has done a fantastic job this time. Did a really good job of that level all in all. So guys, I really hope you've enjoyed these couple of sessions. I really hope you're glad that Hitman's now back. And, well, I hope you'll rejoin me for the next session. And that should be next month, because we're going to be doing a session a month kind of routine from here on out. Maybe a bit more than that. It depends how well this series does. So, until then, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you again soon.